Hey, bro. Hey, big bro on the bike. Bro, come here. Talk to me real fast. You got time, bro. Come on, man. You got time.
He love everybody. Wow.
You love everybody, but everybody doesn't love you. Bro.
Right.
Everybody don't love you. Let's have a conversation about it. You got time. You already said you ain't got nothing to do.
Right. Come on over.
Yeah,
All praises.
All praise. Here you go, God.
You're scaring off the shoes, man.
Reggie, help me out. I don't know how to take this thing out.
But yeah, bro.
Pull it out your pocket. Pull it out your pocket.
Give me a second.
No, you got it.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, I got you. But yeah, what upsetted you about what he said?
He told little bro, he don't even know, nigga ain't even got no conscience, and he talking about get away from like probably cool people.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that be good advice though? Because think about before you answer, think about everything that they've done to us as a people.
I mean, was that them or was that like
That was them.
the other people like
That was them, bro. Slavery, Jim Crow.
Was that your grandpa, or was that them right there?
My grandmother's mother was a slave.
Okay, but what does that have to do with this generation right here?
Because the reason why we're in the position we are in, the position they are in, is because of that.
I mean, them. If we being real, like based off what you just said, if we being real, them people have no subconscious of what's going on with the higher power, with the elites. Them are regular working people.
Yeah, but the elites put them in the position to be where they're at, though. Do you know, like hold on, brother, what's your name? What's your name, real fast?
My name Tyson.
Now, Tyson, do you know the average mean of like as far as money wise, like the wealth in a household for Blacks and Hispanics is like less than half of theirs?
I mean, yeah, that's true, but it's
But
at the same
why
time,
is that though, Tyson?
they
They had a head start. That's why.
mean, they had a head start, but not like that, because like right now, we can wake up and choose to do exactly what they doing now. We can do that now. So like
Choose to do what?
we can choose to get up and go to work and work a 9 to 5 instead of being in the streets.
But the people in the elite system, they're not working 9 to 5s.
I mean,
They have what you call old money
Okay,
though.
so how's you gonna compare them regular white people to some elites?
Because let's do it like this. The reason why they're in a position like that's, remember what I mentioned earlier about as far as the wealth gap between us? You remember that? Remember when I mentioned that? The only reason they have the ability to be like that is because they have a head start of they didn't have to go through what we had to go through specifically. They trained us to hate each other. We want to talk about people being in the streets. That's been trained and put in our mindset to do that.
I mean, yeah, of course.
So that comes from them. The same people who's walking around being a regular, everyday white person, that was the same people who did that a few years ago.
So what you think about Obama? He a black elite.
What's up? Go. Hold on.
Hey, hit that. Know you're an Israelite. You the chosen of God, man. Know you're an Israelite. Repent. Tap in with us, bro.
Yeah. Just go inside. Go inside. Talk to him. I want to do with Tyson real fast. But yeah, right. What do you mean? What about Obama?
I mean, he a black man, but he's also elite.
But he's not us though.
What you mean?
He's like a yeah. He's from like Kenya. That's not us. Yeah, he's like an East African. That's not even us though. Because like I'll give you an example, right? Just like how you ever see like
African is an African.
Bro, let me do what you said. You ever see like an Indian, like an East Indian person, like somebody from India? They're dark just like us, right? You wouldn't consider them one of us, would you? No, it's the same thing with them. Native American are actual like from India. What side?
I'm not too sure. Like, I know it's part of it.
I mean, like on your father's side or your mother's side or your mom's side. Okay, that's not who you would specifically descend from, though.
I know.
Yeah, but like my point I was trying to make with that, just because somebody shares the same skin tone of us doesn't make them of our nation or of our own people. But it brings us back to that point that I was making. The reason why they have the position to walk, like even a white person walking around in America, they did that. The only reason they're allowed to do that is because what they did to the Native Americans and the black people who was, well, really just the Native Americans, right? That's the reason why they're over here. That's what gave them that head start. Have you heard of Wells Fargo Bank? How did they get their start? How did they get their start, their financial start to where they're like one of the biggest banks in America?
I mean, that's from,
Generational state of what? Slavery. Slavery and ensuring slaves. And that family, everybody who trickles down from the heads of that family, they all eat from that. And a lot of these people are beneficiaries of that. We not though. And every time we turn the sign right there. Every time we get around them, all these things happen. All of that stuff happens. So for us to give me Sicarii chapter 12 about your enemy, right? Let me show you something about what we believe in. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. Let me show you something. Where it says, "Thou shalt not trust thy enemy." Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Yeah.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You said what?
Bring you into Egypt again with ships.
So how an Israelite would know Egypt is captivity. You ever seen the movie Prince of Egypt? Yeah. Do you know about Moses telling people, let my people go? So basically, essentially, I'll just make it real quick so we can get back to this point. The Israelites went into captivity to the Egyptians. So right after they've been delivered from captivity from the Egyptians, the Lord says this right here. I'm going to read it again.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So you're going to go back into Egypt again with ships. But wait a minute, they walked out of Egypt. So this can't be the literal Egypt. This is somewhere else where you're going to serve captivity. You're going to go on ships. How did we get to America? On ships. Watch this. Keep going.
Come. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
What?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Yeah.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
So you should be sold to your enemies to bondmen and bondwomen. Do you know what a bondman or bondwoman is? That's a slave. Slave man and slave woman. But it says you're going to be sold to your enemies. So the same people who put you in captivity and brought you over here in slave ships are your enemies. So watch what the Bible says about your enemies. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sicarii, chapter 12, verse 10.
Break it out.
Never trust thine enemy.
Do what?
Never trust thine enemy.
Go ahead.
For like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Just like how iron, like metal, would eventually rust. Eventually their wickedness is going to come. That's why we're telling people, like our brothers like that, but you might as well get away from them, because every time we get near them, that happens. I grew up with white people my entire life, and this is what happens every single time. Just because we have that one cool white friend doesn't mean when all hell breaks loose and race war stops, he's going to be on your side. That's never going to be.
Well, the way you saying it is like, you know, automatically trying to make it seem like I'm automatically going to migrate to a group of white people.
I never claimed that.
I know, but I'm just trying to say, man.
I'm saying he would do that, because that's what they do. No, I'm saying he, not you. He will do that.
Okay, but like, he is who he is at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you are who you are, though.
Yeah, so regardless of your skin color, like, it is who you are. I mean, everybody got a past, everybody got a history.
Mm-hmm. So where's our past of enslaving an entire nation for 5 centuries? You said everybody has a past, everybody has a history. So where is our past and history of enslaving somebody for half a millennia? Because they've done that, though.
Where's their slavery?
No, what I'm saying is there are people who's built an entire nation off of slavery for 500 plus years. Where have we done that?
I mean,
We haven't.
I know we haven't. So
We haven't. So we can't we can't make ourselves equivalent. We had to lower ourselves to make ourselves equivalent to them. You know you're above all the rest of these people. Everybody walking around, you're above them.
I'm spiritual, man, so like, I don't really see skin color.
I wouldn't. What's spiritual?
I mean, I do, but like, I don't. I mean, like,
Tyson, what's spiritual?
to me, God is the earth. God is what we was born on. This grass, all this concrete and shit, it's not supposed to be here. You feel me? Like,
What created everything then?
what God did.
God created it?
Yeah, God created it.
God-
I mean, this concrete right here.
Yeah.
I mean, people,
People, right?
Yeah.
Who created the people?
God. So what you trying to say? God created this concrete?
I'm saying God created everything.
I know. So God would put this concrete here to destroy the earth. Because technically, if this same concrete was at every part of this earth, wouldn't the earth not be here? So
But here's
God would create something.
here's the thing, Tyson. Right? You said you're spiritual and you believe all this stuff is God, like the grass, the trees, all that. You say all that is God, but I'm asking you, like the grass and the trees, nature you see, who created that? What created that?
God.
Which God?
The only God there is. I don't know who God. God is God, man. Like, regardless of religion, God is God. You feel me?
But everybody's God has a name though. What is your God's name?
God. G-O-D.
God is a title. God isn't a name.
Alright, so
So
what's your God?
my God's name is Yahweh. He has a name. You ever heard of Jehovah? In English?
So there's multiple gods. Because everybody God got a name. So like,
Well, I mean, I'm not on that. I'm on who my God is. You asked me, did your God have a name? My God's name is Yahweh.
okay, so what's
Right?
what's-
Can I finish? Tyson, let me finish. They're supposed to have the same God, but they don't.
Okay, so religion right, everybody religion wrong. Why can't I just believe in God? God is God.
Because we've been doing that for years and it's been killing us. I literally, before I came out here and started doing what I'm doing now, I had an argument with somebody who claimed to be a Muslim. His ideology says he can smoke and it's okay for him to pick and choose out of his own book and do whatever he wants to anybody, right? We've been doing that for years, and what's been happening? Us being at the bottom.
I mean, yeah, but it's like.
I mean, wait, hold on. What does that mean, Tyson? What do you mean? I mean, yeah.
Too much, 'cause I really know some shit like all the time. So
What Tyson? What do you know though?
I know that the music we listen to, that got part to do with the way we live. I mean, we still slaves. Everybody's slaves. The white people you see walk around, they slaves.
I'm not gonna agree with that.
Because they still gotta get a job. The only difference is why the slaves are different is because they say we get paid for it. Like, everybody's still slaves.
So as far okay then, right? Give me Psalms chapter 73, where it talks about they're not in trouble like the rest of us. So brother, let me say something to you. When you get pulled, you drive? Like, do you drive a regular car though?
Yeah.
When you drive a regular car, have you ever been pulled over? You've never been pulled over by the cops one time. Have you ever been in a car with somebody who's got pulled over by the police? How do you feel when that's happening?
Yeah, I get scared.
You get scared, right? I've been in cars with Edomites. They don't even care. They're not fazed by it. They will get out and fight a cop right there where he stands, and nothing will happen. Well, let me finish, Tyson. Right? No, it's not really, but they'll do that though. You know why? You know why you're afraid and they're not? Is because their system has put them in a position to where they can have a cop go around and do whatever they want to black people, and we know that inherently, and we're afraid of it. They're not afraid of that because it's in their favor. How often have we seen a black person get twice the amount of time in prison doing the same crime a white person has done?
That's right.
How often have we seen us being shot for like just walking around for no reason, literally, and a white person can fight a cop and get tased at the maximum? It's not the same. It's not. So we can't say, oh, no, we're all on the same. We're not on the same wavelength, bro. Look at, and let's take it back to God real fast. Why does our God say we're going to go in captivity on slave ships? Which people did that though, Tyson? No, which people came on slave ships? Us. So this is supposed to happen to the Israelites, Tyson. The same Jews. You ever heard the Jews are black, Tyson? Well, I mean, Kanye said it. A lot of celebrities said it. Kyrie even was on that same tip a minute ago until he got off of it to keep on playing basketball. But Tyson, let me show you something. You just you? Yeah, but a lot of us do. And that's a problem, Tyson. This.
I mean, not necessarily.
Okay, right.
Because a lot of these niggas, they'll walk up and be like, this shit lame, bro.
Yeah, and that's the people who are gonna die. But it's the people you see in front of you, like, bro, we should do evil shit. Everybody in front of you used to be evil as hell. There's people down there in purple who used to be evil as hell. There's people over there in black, kind of like how we are, used to be evil as hell, and they stopped doing that because they heard this. It's because we have something to grasp on. Remember when I told you earlier? Give me Sirach chapter 17, verse 11. Watch this. Give me this real quick.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 17 and verse 11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge.
Yeah.
And the law of life for inheritance.
And for what?
For inheritance.
Your heritage is your culture. Like I said to you over there, everybody in the world has a culture except us. Literally us. We the only people who don't got a culture, but the same people up here trying to give you a culture, trying to show you who you are as far as prophecy, history, and the knowledge that we know, right? Right, we're the people saying you're on that side saying like, oh, this ain't never gonna come to nothing. Brother, look at the people in front of you. You think we was just squares? You really think we was just squares? Look at that nigga right there, bro. You think he was
y'all brought this shit to my block where I grew up at.
Yeah.
Niggas not going.
That's not true. We've been everywhere. We've been in stop, bro. We've been in stop 6, then Fort Worth.
I'm hearing you out this whole time.
Yeah.
To be honest, this shit like it is
What do you mean? What do you mean it is what it is?
I mean, like I'm not finna go home and start researching.
Why not? Why not though? Why not even just try to check it out and see if it is the truth?
Because I got my beliefs and I got myself healthy. Like, bro, I did what I did.
And what are those beliefs, Tyson?
Being spiritual.
What does that mean? You're spiritual.
Shit, like you remember that white man who came walking through it?
Yeah.
Said love is everything.
What is that? What is love is everything? What does that mean, Tyson? You're saying, well, you're saying I have my belief system, but every time, Tyson, let me wait. I got you, but hold on. Every time I ask you about your belief system, you give me something that's vague. You're not giving me something that's specific. Like if you ask me about a concrete something that I believe in, I can give you a concrete answer. Give me something that's concrete. Just give me something concrete about your belief system. Just answer truthfully.
To be honest, everything I said concrete to me. So like,
I mean, you could say that.
Everything you said might not be concrete.
Okay, last thing you said, love is love, right?
Yeah, love is everything. Like,
I could ask everybody here what love is love it means, and they're going to give me a different
I
answer.
said love is everything.
Okay, love is everything. If I ask somebody that around here, they're going to give me a different answer. That means it's not a concrete. You're saying something that's vague. It's open for interpretation.
Then I try to explain it to you.
Go ahead and explain it. Go ahead and
So
explain
what
it.
I mean by love, so look, for instance, if I was here and if you was evil and I was evil at this exact moment, all this shit would be crashed down, right?
Pause. How do we know who's evil? If we're going off of your belief system, how do we know who is evil? Who's evil and who's not?
Bro, if we couldn't communicate that shit already, we basically had an issue and we end up fighting and all this shit, like, bro, we started jumping me and all this extra shit, like, wouldn't that be easier?
Let's take it back though. How would we before you give that example? How would you define somebody is evil?
Being ugly.
What is being ugly?
Being ugly, like, nigga, fuck all this shit. What the fuck y'all got going on? This shit don't mean shit, bro. I don't care about none of this. I'm gone type shit.
So that's evil. That makes you evil?
I mean, if I was on that time in 24/7, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that makes me.
That's it though?
I mean, that's it.
What about rapists? What about murderers?
I mean, yeah, that too, but I ain't finna go over everything.
Okay. I mean, I see your point. I see your point. What's up? Yeah, you chop it up. Yeah.
Hey, what up, gang? Where you from, though?
I'm from Houston.
Oh, you from Houston?
Yeah, I've been back and forth here.
Oh, okay. What you like better, here or in Houston?
I ain't gonna lie, I like it here. I stay downtown.
Shit, why you like it here, bro?
Shit, I live downtown.
The women out here?
I live downtown.
Oh, you live downtown? Oh, it be lit, yeah. I know how to say, so what you be, you look familiar as that? You used to hoop or something?
I mean, I used to. A little bit.
A little bit. Oh, okay. Well, bad, bro. But really what we teaching out here, like, you know, love is love or whatever, but you gotta have that wisdom and that knowledge. Like, you being spiritual, you gotta be able to, differentiate, like, who for you and who not against you. You know what I'm saying? Baby, look, give me Ecclesiastes 8 and 5. Let me show you what you need to do that, though.
So I'm gonna hear this one out.
I bet. I got you. What you finna get on tonight?
Shit, I'm just gonna
Ride around. Oh yeah, what you got? That's a high booster you got? That's a high booster motorcycle or what kind of?
That's a BMW.
BMW though, that whole code. But BMW's made in what? Germany, you know what I'm saying? A Nazi sled, that's what a lot of people call it, you know what I'm saying?
Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 5.
Watch this. 8 verse 1, my fault.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 1.
Right here.
Who is as the wise man?
Alright, Tyson, who is as the wise man? So we just trying to have wisdom out here and knowing where our people was at before we came into slavery, you know what I'm saying? And who our true ops are, you know what I'm saying? Because like he was telling you, we hate each other, but the true people that did it to us, we don't even care about what they did. But if somebody in the hood was to do some shit to you, you will hold a grudge to you 70-something. Like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga just because, you know, most of our people, not saying you do, but most of our people do that. You see what I'm saying? Okay, hey, so think about niggas like, think about O-Block and 63rd. Them niggas still holding shit from 2012. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done started getting money and all type of shit since then. So we telling our people, don't have a grudge against your own people. Have a grudge against the motherfuckers that really don't, you know, really don't got what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? They put us in that predicament where we can hate each other. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to teach you this wisdom of the Lord and knowing your true ethnicity. Because a lot of people, what we say, we black, we African American, but what part of Africa? We don't really be knowing all this shit. So now we trying to tell our people, okay, when we was in West Africa, you had the tribe, you know, what is it called, the Negro land, and the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin. All of them was right in there. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of give you more of an insight what you was doing before we came over here. All right. So the only thing you got to do is commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts gonna be established. What you want to do in life? Like what you like? What's your whole goal? Like what's something?
I want to own a multi-generational business.
Okay, multi-generational. How you plan on doing that though?
Knowledge, learning.
Knowledge. You right. Give me Proverbs 16:3. I ain't gonna hold you too long. I know you gotta do it, man. But yeah, that's all we out here talking. So this the only way you gonna get that. Watch this.
It's Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 3.
Give me Isaiah 14:21. Let me show you something.
Commit thy works unto the Lord.
So you got to commit your works into the Lord. Like you said, you do believe God made everything. So that God that made everything, he only the God of the Israelites. That whole perception of what so-called black people got as a God came out of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And this God of the Bible, he only the God of the Israelites.
That's right.
It's right there in the Bible. And you happen to descend them people that came on slave ships. Before they whipped it out of us, we knew we was Israelites. And you happen to descend from the people that God said is the chosen people on earth. Keep going.
And thy thoughts shall be established.
And your thoughts shall be established. So we ain't telling you to walk around and once you see a white person ready to snatch their fucking neck. Nah. It is what it is. You know what they did. You know who your enemy is. You just maneuver how it go. You just can't put your trust in them. Because I was looking at her sister. She went on a sleepover with white girls. She ended up dead and shit. Like, boom, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to tell you that had the wisdom and the discernment to make sure don't do too much with them. Because them motherfuckers will put you in a situation, they'll switch on you. Because as soon as you tell them the truth, they be like, oh, that happened a long time ago. But September 11th happened a long time ago. What they still say? Remember September 11th. And they say love everybody. But did they love Osama bin Laden? Nah, they went over there and killed his ass. So if it was all about love, why they ain't forgive him? So why we gotta forgive y'all?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta forgive our brothers though. So if your brother, niggas in the club, niggas step on your shoe or something, we be ready to kill them. But now we supposed to be like, oh, you good, bro? You good? Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna buy you a drink for that shit. That's true love and how we supposed to be dealing with our people. But like you said, a lot of them ain't have nothing to do with it, but they benefit off of it. Let me show you this before you go.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21.
Go ahead.
Prepare slaughter.
Yeah, the Lord said, prepare slaughter. You know what slaughter is? What 21 Savage? Slaughter gang. Slaughter. Prepare slaughter.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
For his children.
For the iniquity of their father.
For the iniquities of their father. So they got to get punished for putting us in slavery. The ops, they put us in slavery and built all this up. Now they living off of it. I mean, of course, we in it too. We got an opportunity to, you know, make some bread too. But at the end of the day, what that's worth? If you don't know where you coming from, you don't know what you about, and you're not spiritual like you said, that shit don't mean nothing. Niggas get millions of dollars every day and blow this shit. So if you ain't got the wisdom and knowledge of where you came from, how you going? You can't keep it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. I'm almost done.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquities of their fathers.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with city.
Fill the face of the land with city. So they the ops, they slid on us. They think they didn't got away scot-free, but God, he got a plan where he a just God. He ain't just gonna let you kill millions of people, put them in slavery, rape their women, rape their men, and get away with it. Come on, bro. He ain't sweet like that. You think the Lord green? Oh, nah, sweet. We gonna backdoor this nigga. Nah. So no, it's gonna be a judgment to them. But for your best bets to do, just kind of search and see what your people was doing before we came into slavery. And then when you get that multi-million-dollar business you get for generational wealth, you can throw that in the inside and be able to teach your people the same shit and teach them financial shit. You see how it mix? There you go, right there, gang. All right, tap in. I'm gonna give you a card. Did you get a flyer? Did you get a flyer? Just tap. Our QR code, everything on there. Just tap in with us, bro. All right, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.